We'll talk about quality audits and how to survive them in today's video. So type of audit, first and foremost thing, based on the parties. If it is a first party audit, the internal audit of the QMS quality management system and process performed by trained auditors who is the employee of your organization. The second party audit are the external or extrinsic audit performed between customer and supplier, usually performed by trained auditors from the organization. The third party audit is extrinsic audit, completely external audit performed by company's quality management system and process by independent body. Example, notified body of audits for ISO 9000, 13485, performed by independent auditor. What is the purpose of the first party audit? It tries to investigate the effectiveness of company's quality management system and its process, identifies opportunities for improvement, evaluate the requirements of training, ensures compliance with the standards and regulation. The auditors are trained internal auditor. Remember, they are the independent of process being audited. So what will be audited? Procedures, activities, everything that relates to the process and the procedures of the organization, functioning of the organization needs to be audited. For example, purchasing, for example, inspection, for example, work in progress. What are the audit report or outcome will state? It is nothing but a written document detailing positive finding, non-conformance and observations, and the audit scope put together. The non-conformances are issues that breaches the associated standard and split into major, perhaps minor issues around it, and also minor issues which might turn out to be a major issue in due course of time if not checked or corrected. Observations are issues that could lead to non-conformance or serves as a recommendation for improvement. Let us look at the purpose, investigate the effectiveness of supplier quality management system to establish the suitability for supply of component or services and ensure ongoing assessment of existing supplier. We are talking about being an auditor. Really, it is being trained about it. Really, it is a trained auditors from the organization. Let us understand the second party order. This is between the parties of the production or the company and the vendor thereof. The organization QMS for compliance with specific standards and regulation or specific areas of interest. Audit report outcomes, a written report detailing the positive findings, non-conformances, observations of the audit score thereby. The third party audit is the purpose, internal audit of the quality management system and all associated processes to ensure the ongoing effectiveness and compliance with specific standards. The auditors and independent trained auditor is who are looking for third party audit. Remember, this is an internal audit of QMS and all associated processes to ensure the ongoing effectiveness and compliance of the specific standard. Third party audit will be audited by the organization QMS for compliance and specific standards and regulation. Audit report again is a written document detailing positive findings, non-conformances and observations. So what are goods, what are negatives and what has been observed or recommendation. First, certification to selected quality standards, continued certification to specific quality standards and regulation, doubly hopeful. Audits are performed to audit schedule. The first party audit is to be done once in every 12 months. Second party audit is to be performed all critical component of supplier. The third party audit, once certified, surveillances are audited every 6 months. What does the auditor looks for? They look for whether the process is documented or not, whether the process has been implemented, whatever has been documented. So do relevant people know about the process, understand the process? Do you comply with the requirement of the process? Are the process effective and lean? Are the process continually improving over a period of time? So expectations from the employee is to know the process and the product requirement, what they are doing, what they are functioning, what their job entails about it, and the requirement for doing such activities. The job, if in this case, knowing exactly what to do and how to do, understanding your role in QMS, quality management system, help correct process and product problems, help improve processes and quality management system, know and understand the quality policies and objective, ask question, remain ask question, the moment you are unsure of it. You have your supervisors, you have your manager at your disposal, and everybody is going to help you out. Auditor requirements has to be ethical, professional, fair, and patient, assertive but never aggressive, inquiring but never gullible, cooperative but never compromising, persuasive but not abrasive, thick-skinned and resilient. That is what the auditors is all about. It extraction of the right information, documentation is what needs to be done by the auditor time and again. We are talking about auditees requirement, guidance of the auditees. When being audited, be honest, be open, be cooperative, be transparent. Ask the auditor to explain. If you're not sure of what they require, what they are asking, only answer the question being asked, name, rank, and number. Don't draw attention to problems. Never. Avoid such thing, because at the end of the day, you are working for the company, and any detrimental effects on company means negative impact onto you as an employee. But at the same time, don't try to hide the problems also. Don't blame others. Be truthful. Be credible. One, prepare in advance. Check your documentation. If you don't know, say so. Add what you will find out. If you disagree with the auditor's finding, ask for clarification thereabout. What are the questions that usually auditor asks? Sample questions are: what do you do when you start a new job? How do you check your work? And how often do you check your work? Do you record the inspection results? Where is this process written down, and can you show me? What do you do when you find something is wrong? Can you explain your company's quality policy? Do you know the objectives for your process? Are their objective measured? Can you show me? How do you know that your measuring tool is calibrated? What happens if you're not here? Who is your deputy? Are you involved in correcting a problem? And so on. So, how do you answer such auditor's question? First and foremost, be polite, be honest, be straightforward. Answer the question, only the question that have been asked. Do not solicit any other information. Do not volunteer information. Never lie. Answer directly and with confidence. It is okay to ask for clarification. It is okay to say, I don't know. It is okay to say that this is not my responsibility, but prepare to say what needs to be done and how often do you need to do around here. Never lie. Ask questions directly, as on when on basis. Remember, the auditors are not out to get you. They're only testing your quality system, its processes. You hear the auditors understand how your processes will work. How not to answer the auditor's question. Do not bluff your way out of trouble. Lie. You are allowed to know, not to know the answer. Waffle answers only question that has been asked. Argue with the auditor. Never argue with the auditor. Provoke the auditor, bribe the auditor, sidetrack the auditor. They almost always remember to go back, and things missed, as they say, as on when on basis. How do you prepare for an audit? Know and follow all your processes, product requirement. Be able to show the appropriate document that applies to your job. Check your process, work areas, clean, well organized. All products needs to be identified. Calibration, up to date, all checks, inspection, completed, all works needs to be done and dusted, correctly fill out. Anything you don't know, please ask. Be prepared to answer auditors' questions every now and then. There are four phases to audit process. One is the opening meeting or the discussion phase. The audit itself will be implemented. Completion of the audit report and the closing meeting. So opening meeting, closing meeting, auditing as it goes around it, and the report thereof. So these are the four phases. Audit report, detail what has been seen and include reference to document review. Highlight non-conformance and observation together with the proposed action. Should include positive comments related to the processes audited. For a third party audit will be presented at a closed meeting. For the first and the second party audit will be presented within a fortnight of the completion. Audit follow-up. The reports become the property of the quality managers and will be held in the open audit file section until all action have been processed. When all actions have been addressed, the lead auditor will verify them. If acceptable, close the audit and place it into the closed audit file. If verification shows that the actions have not been effective, new actions will be proposed. Any queries should be directed to the lead auditor thereby. With this, I come to an end of this presentation. Thank you for watching this video.